Hello, YouTube gamers. This is Aero from N2 Mobile Games. I'm bringing you some more Clash Royale because that is what we are into. I have had, a pretty solid success run for a while. I got a super magical chest a couple of days ago. I've got a couple of crown chests to basically knock off because I took some downtime. I literally can fill up all of my chest slots too. So we're gonna have a productive day, says me, guy who knows nothing about the future. Show the deck as usual. Nothing has changed. This is my chill deck. I'm looking to get freeze, just the maximum damage I can get out of a freeze. I'm looking to get some solid action out of my fireball. It's mostly for defensive and tower shots when I can combo it on stuff. And then I usually use my Hog Rider for the majority of my tower damage because he's usually what gets there. If I can get a bear hug with my giant skeleton on basically dropping the bomb on that tower, beautiful. All day, every day, I'll take it. It's my favorite maneuver. It doesn't get used very often because, well, it's a complete pain in the butt to honestly get through. The bear hug for the giant skeleton feels like basically a balloon getting on the tower and just sitting there for like 2 or 3 attacks. That's how good I want it to be. Don't get me wrong. I think Balloon's an awesome card, and I would totally play with it if it fit into the way I play. It's just Giant Skeleton does more on defense than a Balloon could possibly do, since usually people don't put, defensive structures on your side of the field. That's indicative of a very interesting game. And, I just like winning games instead of very interesting games. It's not true. I love interesting games. Let's see what we got in the clan. Free XP for me. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I need so golds. Much golds. Take. And let's get to it. Okay, decent opener. We'll give this another second or two, and then we'll go. Screw it. We'll throw a Tesla on that last goblin. It basically just puts up passive deterrent for them. That way they can't just throw whatever the heck they want. It also gets elixir on the field, and it stays there. Basically, it's a saving mechanism. And if I throw you from all the way in the back, the Inferno Tower will not be your enemy. Excellent. They're moving garbage onto their side of the field. We'll prefer to throw the minions, the skeleton minions, right about here, because if they have barbarians to counter, that makes it a really big pain in the butt. Good for them. They've just thrown that, though, which means I can throw my horde. Could they possibly have even more garbage in their deck to deal with my horde? Absolutely. You know it, buddy. There could be anything coming. Bear hug incomplete, but we did sort of get a tower there, so I'm not really going to sit there and be like, oh my god, I didn't get the bear hug. Effing. Actually, screw it. Freeze. I mean, I guess this guy's just giving it to me? I'm not going to, shy away from a 3-star victory when I've got this many crown chests to get. That was literally a give up. There's no way he didn't have the elixir to do anything. He just felt bad, I get it. You give up. I don't generally do that. It's just not the way I play. Cool. Three crowns for my crown chest. Let's start this unlocking. Obviously nothing will be seen during the stream because there's no way I'm doing an 8-hour stream. That would be insanity. Anybody? Oh my god, more XP! And by the way, that is literally the card that I am working on right now, but as you can see, I am totally giving it. Anybody in my clan will get whatever card they want out of me. That's the way clans work. You should be wanting to give cards because honestly, you'll get more later and you can request them back. You probably can't get into a situation where literally, they request everything that you want and you're not making any positive play on the cards you're trying to get from your clan. So even though it might sting a little bit, oh, that's my Hog Rider, I really want that, you shouldn't always just go crazy for it, honestly, is my advice on it. You should really think about the long-term strategy you've got going on, and if that gets it, that gets it. Oh, very nicely played. If that wizard stays there, he will run directly up to him and punch him in the face. We will get a bear hug. We will not get a bear hug. Okay, start looking at defense right now. That bomb is not going to get that wizard. Oh, it did. Excellent. The Tesla is going to divert the rest of their garbage off. We did that because they threw an early elixir pump, and we wanted to counter as hard as we could. We got a little bit of hits. We did not get a lot of hits. Okay, well, there's the garbage. This is what you don't want to see. I need to get out shenanigans as fast as possible. Freeze there. That's going to get super dangerous, just so we're clear. Those barbarians are absolutely going to be coming back for me. I did that because I'm trying to split up their push. If there's less garbage on this side, I am more likely to be able to pull off that goblin defense. But no, this is looking like a shitstorm. We're about to lose lots of things. As it is. We could have fireballed there. Tesla is probably going to turn out to be a poor choice. They're going to get massive gains on what they're doing. Good for them. They're playing real well, and I've got no problem with people playing real well against me. I mean, that's what you're trying to look for in these games. And then, he'll get it anyway, and if he doesn't, I got a fireball. These will take out that. If they have arrows, it probably won't even get there in time. We got that tower whenever it is we would like it. If we can't get anywhere over there, then, you know, that's just going to be what it's going to be. So we want the fireball. We definitely want the Tesla. We want the Tesla more than anything right there. We're waiting on that wizard to come down to just ruin our day. This is an interesting predicament, honestly. The bomb is going to go off on the golem. Good for me. Let's see if we can freeze all of this garbage. Nope, it's done. So this guy is totally picking up a W off of me. That's not a hard thing to admit. He's definitely got it going. And honestly, like, golem is hard to deal with. I'm not pretending like I've got a solid, like, super counter to golems ever. They're hard. Unless you get the right cards in the right place, a split push with a golem is very devastating. That's why you see so many people play with it. The only problem with it is it costs so darn much. And that's what the elixir pumps are for. You'll see elixir pumps in lots and lots and lots of golem decks. It's normal. It's reasonable. We did get our crown chest. That's what we're doing for right now. Winning every game will never happen, but we would like to. Give me a second. I'm being, bad about my hair. And then I put sunglasses on top of headphones. That's how much business needs to be dealt with up top. So yeah, please feel free to make fun of me because of that. I absolutely love the occasional fun making. I love having long hair. I also encourage people to make fun of me because of it, because they're like, OMG, you've got so much long hair, blah, 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 girl comments. I'm like, I don't care. Okay, so we're at a standstill right now. If we had known that they were going to throw that, I didn't have anything in there anyway. So we'll throw the skeleton army. It's going to get arrowed or something like that. We're going to throw the minions afterwards. Right now this is looking like a pile of garbage, honestly. I'm assuming they have a mortar in there somewhere too, to be like super original. And I say that mostly because, like, this is the defensive strat. You throw, like, all of your defensive garbage there, and then you throw a whole bunch of cheap bullshit with a mortar or, like, an expo. And you're like, oh my god, look how skillful at this game I am. And no one agrees that that is what happened there. We just saw you basically hiding behind walls. It was not very impressive. Oh yeah, no, there's a rocket. Okay, so we have lost this match, just straight out. We have lost this match because they put in the game the ability to make enough defensive structures and build your walls up, like Arnold says. Build them twice as high as you need them to be. And literally that's all they're going to do, is they're going to sit there with an elixir pump, and they are going to pelt me with that rocket. And I'm going to have no way of getting past that tower. Twice as high. But yeah, so lower left corner, that'll probably die in the next 45 seconds. Probably sooner, honestly. And as I said, I won't have any way of getting through that. They absolutely will have arrows. The only thing I can do is throw a whole bunch of garbage down a pipe, and that means I'm going to sit here and wait for basically giant skeleton, and I've got a minion horde, and I've got like a horde on top of that, and I can't honestly use them at the same time because they'll arrow them. Like that's literally all that will happen. Okay, so we've got to get this minion horde out there to basically block for him. Oh look, it's arrows! That's so amazing! I've never seen this play before. Oh, we threw some other garbage to slow down your big unit. Oh, there's shock! Oh, I'm so good at this game. As you can see, I don't really like this strategy. I think it's cowardly. I don't think that they're putting any effort in right now. They're just throwing as many defensive things as possible, and they're relying on basically rocketing my tower to death. They literally don't have any actual like cards in their deck. All they're doing is sitting behind their defenses and going, "Herp, what's the worst that could happen?" As I said, I find it cowardly. I don't like it. We're going to go into overtime, and literally what's going to happen is they're going to get... Oh, no, that wasn't a barrel! Oh my god, that's so bad. So that could have helped a lot, but it didn't. Yeah, so that was a misplay on my part. I probably could have won it if I had used the fireball on the tower and followed up with something. So, you know, that's, as I said, that's entirely my fault. They played for the one and done, here's my walls, you can't get on them. Like, it's not surprising that that's a very popular strategy, because literally these people don't want to put in the effort to, like, have to know how to play the game. And, like, worry about countering properly and having like deck strategy. They just saw something that was like, OMG, throw all of your defense and then throw a rocket out. And like, I get why you would want to do that. You're like, I want to look good, I want to be a winner, being a loser sucks, video games. But, you know, like, are you having fun quote unquote winning with somebody else's deck on basically a strategy that you know isn't going to be viable for forever, honestly. Like, you know that strategy isn't going to work forever, and they've already said they like offense over defense, so if your defense literally is pot-shotting with big spells and putting up walls, like, if you think that's going to fly forever, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's just, I don't think that you're correct. You're going to find out that it's a very unattractive world out there when they take that away from you, and then you'll have to learn how to play the game. Is that me being idealistic and hopeful? Absolutely. God, I love being idealistic and hopeful. It makes me sound like a complete idiot. But I like ranting, so, you know. If I didn't like ranting, I would be in the wrong life. Because that is what I do. We gotta save up some elixir. We're probably gonna throw this down, and oh look, it's another defensive unit. Those Inferno Towers last too long. I'm sorry, they're annoying. I don't like them. And obviously that's because I don't play them. I am tempted to play them. I'm like totally tempted to play them. So, as you can see, Goblin is... Oh, you... Garbage, garbage, garbage. Super garbage. So if that had been a bear hug, that would have been amazing. It would have been worth it. Everything would have been good. But, you know, they have just enough elixir after they throw this unstoppable killing machine to defend their base. So, you know, I'll get a Tink. I didn't even get the freaking Tink. That's amazing. Well, they're fireballing, and I'm going to throw a minion horde. I mean, that was terrible timing on Freeze. My minions didn't even attack his stuff, honestly. Surprising no one, he uses arrows. And that's not like, oh my god, arrows. Everybody uses arrows. I totally acknowledge that. So, their Hog Rider will show up sometime soon. Here's my Tesla. There's their arrows. It'll be coming onto this minion horde. I thought that was actually afterwards. That's a misplay on my part. I was doing that so I could throw a second horde basically at them. This is going to go into overtime. It's going to go into, like, nobody winning. Oh, look, there's another Inferno Tower. They managed to cycle all of their really cheap defensive units in a timely fashion so that they have their unstoppable Inferno Tower that kills big units. There you go, buddy. Enjoy that. It's freeze on top of freeze. Oh, your Inferno Tower's up again. You're a cool guy. Woo! Cycle cards faster, please. I need to get my Inferno Tower. Well played. No. No, it's not well played. You literally hid behind your defense just like everybody else has been doing lately. I mean, I throw Tesla because Hog Rider comes at your shit. Like, that's it. Like, he's good. The Tesla's good against, like, you know, balloons. And it's good against flying units. And I mostly do it because you can't stop certain units with just units alone. Hog Rider Giant and like the golems and stuff like that, the ones that only go for structures, I mean, that's the bait. You need to throw bait, or else they get to basically run directly into your tower, and they'll stack up as much garbage behind them as humanly possible, and they will win with good reason, because that is a solid way to actually push. Go, my minions. So, we're throwing a lot of risk on this. I have no idea what they honestly have. It looks like another garbage defense. Look at all of those little crappy minions to distract my big characters. Huzzah. So, I mean, what can we do about this? There's lots of things we can do about this. Are any of them effective? Not really. I mean, I can jump a Hog Rider over the river at that guy, and then he'll run off to wherever it is he wants to go. They can throw more of their garbage small minions as quickly as they want to distract and like push him around. But, you know, it's really not worth throwing anything out there. His defense is going to crush my offense. Defense over offense is absolutely the way this game is played right now. I hope the developers are watching that. And, you know, we'll see if that gets changed out. It doesn't make this game boring. It just makes it so that you go through 4 games of playing against people who play defense. And then finally you play against somebody who actually has, like, the decency to actually do anything offensively against you. And so, you know, good games become rarer. And that's really my complaint, honestly. Now that I've pushed off all of your crap with my shitty defense, I will throw in a Hog Rider. I will be so good at this game. Ho 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 ho. You know, like, they're literally not even paying attention to, like, the ebb and flow of this. They're literally just throwing down defensive structures as quickly as humanly possible. And that's all I've been seeing lately, is I basically get to fight a whole bunch of really crappy minions. Who would have thought they're effective once you stack enough of them, and all they're looking for is somebody who's bad at playing, like, any sort of counter and positioning. Like, I don't understand why these people are in Arena 7 basically playing these decks. Like, do you think you're going to win? Like, if the answer is yes, cool. Who are you beating with these strategies? Like, how bad are they? Oh, look, I got my Hog Rider in there. I am so good at this game. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, at this point, all they're doing is lightninging me down. Like, they're trying really hard to just use lightning. And, like, that's so crap. Like, it really is so crap. I mean, color me unimpressed. Like, you can only fight so many of these before you're like, oh, cool, let's do some more draws. Like, I'm literally trying to get to this crown chest, so the question is, do I put in so much effort to take one down that they take down 2 of my towers and basically get a win on it? Or, you know, do you sit there and draw for like 45 minutes to an hour? Let's find out. Because literally, like, I'll play 45 minutes to an hour, and if that's all I'm getting is, like, nothing but defense, that's just terrible. Cool. Okay, so he's coming down the right side. As soon as we see the second card go out, we're throwing the Hog Rider. And... nah, screw it, we'll throw it right now. Okay, so freeze on that. I'm throwing my giant skeleton in there. My Tesla went out too soon. This is going to turn into a problem, by the way. Straight out, problem right here. Oh man, they are about to crush me super hard. I'm very tempted to move over to a golem. What they do is very attractive on the distract and the split push. I have no problem with these tactics, because these are tactics. These are trying. So their usage right there was actually really awesome. That knight basically stood there and took a crap ton of damage for their team. Like, he did no actual damage to the minions, but that's not the point. The whole point is that he basically took the initiative and basically put on actual Okay, Tesla. Apparently you're not cool enough to, like, make a Hog Rider want to come over to you. It's whatever. I'm sure that's just learning experience I've got to do right there. It's so crap. Okay, so if they're going to do that, that's totally fine. Dink, dink, dink. Enjoy. So we'll throw a second Tesla, because that'll get more of them basically into this kill zone. If I was even better, the Tesla would have been further back, because it would have pulled them even further. Right now, obviously, we're like thin line. Like, not a lot of error here that we can do. We're going to freeze these, make sure that we at least get a tower, and then hope really hard they don't have anything really cool to throw at that other tower. Tesla in front. Just do it. Yeah, so I'm going to straight out say good luck. So that was, what, 3 crap fights? We're just going to do this for fun, right? So we started with the 3-0 victory, where the guy basically gave up. Then we fought a Golem deck, which wrecked my face, and I'm totally okay with that, because they played really well, and their combinations were really good. Defensive deck, defeat, defensive deck, draw, defensive deck, draw, victory, you know, so, like, this isn't like I'm doing poorly as far as, like, going in the arena, it's I'm wasting so much time drawing against this garbage defense. And so, does that make you rattled? No, it makes you anxious and annoyed, and that can make you rattled, essentially. We'll throw a giant skeleton down. A Hog Rider can become his friend as soon as it gets closer. They haven't thrown anything yet. That means I've got a small elixir advantage. Okay, we're going to do Skeleton Army. And then we're going to do a Hog Rider behind that. That's basically going for the elixir pump. These guys look like they have nothing but... No, there's a Musketeer. So we're probably not playing against a full defense deck. That makes me, you know, pretty excited, honestly. Boom goes the Dynamite. Yeah, that's not fun. I'm okay with that being your response, sir. It is appropriate. We're going to throw Spear Goblins, because I just want to see if they can run up and hit him on the tower a couple of times. Okay, so we've seen this before. My inability to counter golems. We're going to throw a giant skeleton here. We're going to wait to find out what clear mob they have behind it. There it is. Screw it. I'd rather honestly take this out at the Tesla. Oh, so it's poison. Okay, cool. That is so painful. Poison is such a good ability. Oh, I love it. And so, essentially, I need to rush them as hard as I can. They threw down a whole bunch of garbage. If I can put enough pressure, I can probably push through and get at least some tower action going on. The bomb being that far up did at least some attractive damage for me. But I'm not actually getting too many hits on their tower. I'm okay saying that this is actually a good fight. I'm going to do thumbs up, buddy. And, you know, as I said, I'm totally good with it. Like, let's see what we can do. There is a high likelihood that this will go to a draw, but, you know, I don't care about that. Like, let's see some actual action in this game, please. Okay, so there's arrows on that. We haven't actually seen them use a wizard. I don't know why I thought that there would be a wizard. It's pretty common. I think that's honestly my entire answer. Their poison is strong. Their poison is good. Oh, there's a second golem. Oh, shit. My god, if only I had a second giant skeleton to explode. Tesla aggressively goes up front. What we're trying to do here is basically get a beating on him, and we are succeeding. We've got a nice brick wall that's going out. So here's the overtime. This is going to seem weird, but we need literally a hog rider to stop that prince, because I need to cycle to get to my giant skeleton. Tesla needs to go down. I just don't want it anywhere close to my stuff. I like my stuff. Okay, so freeze there. Hog rider. There's my Tesla. I need it for distract. And then Skeleton Army needs to basically block that up. They could actually legitimately take my stuff right now. Not even joking about that. So that needed to be blocked off. Well played. Did we draw there? Sure. But I actually thought like I might lose there for a second. I thought I might win there for a second. As opposed to going, oh cool, defensive stuff. I hope I can counter it by sleeping. Puts down units. Puts down unit. Oh, we got through that game. How cool was that game? That was awesome. Defense, awesome. It's not that awesome, damn it. Okay. And I mean, screw it. We got a Hog Rider open. Let's see what they got. Screw it. Freeze. Good job, guys. Tink, tink, tink. Yep, there we go. So we're going to throw a fireball on that. It's going to deny them some of that elixir economy. So basically, we are ahead, and they are not catching back up by elixir means. There we go. That's an actual play. What am I going to do about that? I'm going to wait on this Tesla for it to get as close as possible. Because I threw that fireball, I'm not going to have an excess of elixir to deal with this. Oh my god. They are going for serious effing business. I am very impressed with this. Oh, I should have thrown him a little bit further back. So, that's going to be an explosion. I'm going to need, at bare minimum, like, some actual defense on this garbage. That freeze is going to go down defensively. Yeah, no, that freeze is going down defensively 100%. Those goblins are going to get hits. It's going to hurt. I'm more than willing to say that this is an actual... Oh my god. What the heck do I do about that? Nothing. I think the answer is I do nothing about that. Okay, we're going to throw some spear goblins. We got to get back into this. God, an actual game? This is so weird. How do I play against actual people instead of defensive structures? I don't know. Yeah, I do. You play to win. There's this. Okay. So, we have gotten that tower. That is now our tower. We are going to fireball in an attempt to hurt people and make them feel bad. Congratulations, we have done such a thing. That Tesla will probably keep that from going off. Actually, it's hard to say. Okay, so freeze goes out. Skeleton army goes out. No. Minions go out. This is where they throw arrows and kill me mercilessly. Except for I have just enough to get my giant skeleton out. Okay, so we're going to move into actual overtime. I say actual because we've just been fighting so much garbage lately. And then we're going to throw out this Tesla because I'm a jerk. And then we're going to throw out the skeleton army. Honestly, it's only going to slow down that baby dragon. Ooh, these are bad decisions I'm making here. Okay, so giant skeleton is my panic button, as it should be. Hog Rider, because they've been throwing a bunch. If I had only been a second later, that would have been a very different, very glorious. Okay, and so Minion Horde's going to come out and hopefully clean up most of that. Oh my god, this is getting so intense. I love it. I really do. Fireball. Cool. See if we get it on the rift. Nope. If we had a little bit more time, that would have been a different outcome. We could have at least raced to the finish. It would have been fun. I'm okay with that. That's an actual game. We get a crown chest. Huzzah! Like, I'm not looking for these really boring, no frills, like no actual learning defensive games. And so when I get stuff like a crown chest out of it, I feel good. I'm not gonna lie, that crown chest, not the best crown chest. How about this free chest? Nope, not the best free chest either. Oh well, we'll continue on. So, yep, no, we'll keep going. We got a little bit of time before I start playing like garbage. Don't judge me. It's a good name. Does he play defense? Of course he plays defense. Why wouldn't he play defense, damn it? Okay, so Tesla goes out. Goblins go in front of Tesla. GG. Minion Horde goes out now. Balloons are serious business. They are serious business. This person gets full respect. I've got to throw an offensive counter right now. If they have any sort of arrows, should have thrown anything else. Now I'm getting hasty, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so barbs, etc. We're going to fireball them. I mean, if they want to throw Elixir Pump, we can throw really nasty stuff down their hole. Let's go, Lane, let's go. I don't think that's going to bear hug, which is unfortunate. We are going to freeze this. That's going to prevent us from taking any damage there. So this Prince and Balloon combo, I'm not going to lie, it's really good. I'm going to lose that tower. It's not a question. It's going to happen. I don't have enough elixir. They played well. I played poor. Oh my god, who would have thought I lose? Balloon. The ultimate nullifier. Which, I mean, it's pretty close to that. Fuck you. God. Anyway. Obviously, a little bit angry. I don't like wizards. Cool. That's an easy way to deal with that. Hog Rider needs to get out there now. I'm losing. I don't like losing. I think that's been disclaimed before. Nope. Not enough. Not enough. Meh. Whatever. I can take the loss, honestly. Like, I don't care about losing to actual strategies where I have some chance of winning. Like, I just don't want to play against defense where I will literally lose if I decide that I want to win. Like, that's the crappiest way to play. Oh, they have a defensive tower. Man, I've never seen bomb towers before in top of some sort of sweet strategy. That just wasn't good for placement on the freeze. They were getting hit on both sides. There is no reason to just sit there and take that, basically. Well, shit. Yeah, I guess I'll take this tower then. I don't know what to say to that. They probably just didn't have the elixir to counter. I mean, that's my only real idea that is what was going on there. I mean, they played late too, so like, okay, so they've got something going on. Whatever. We'll take our 3 crown. It seems sort of lame, whatever, but if they're not going to defend, I got no problem with that. That's a choice. Just win this real fast. And then all you do is throw in the minion horde. Freeze will be up by the time you get there. So yeah, not the most riveting action, not gonna lie. God, I've only won 3 games today. That is terrible. I feel like I've wasted a whole bunch of time for some reason on some sort of really lame strategy. Is that really her voice? Yay. That's amazing. I think this is in the correct range. It's really hard for me to say with the princess. She is definitely a card I don't know. Oh, get there! Get that bear hug! Ah, so that's my tower. My tower. My tower. Lovely. So we'll throw a minion horde at them just because, honestly. Like, see if we can put pressure on them and make them draw cards. So they got a wizard all the way back. We already know they use Dark Prince and Princess, so there's some sort of fancy man deck, I'm going to call it. Tesla will defend against bullshit. And I don't know if I can go 3-star on this, but I'm going to try. Screw it. It's definitely a strategy. Ooh. Okay, well. Oh, that bomb is going to go off so well. So, that's the shield. What was that, a princess? I'm screwed. I'm not sure if this works well against princesses. I've had so few exposures to them. Hog Rider's obviously going to get blasted down because of that wizard, but if they don't want to defend their stuff, that's totally cool. They keep throwing elixir pumps. Since they have poison and like a wizard, I assume I'm playing against that combo, which isn't surprising. It's a good combo. We'll throw these spear goblins back here. Ooh, look at them. That might be a mirror. Oh, but I messed that up real nice. So I like what they're doing here. This is actually using their deck well, as opposed to a lot of the junk I've seen before. Okay, so Fireball goes down there. I'm not joking when I say Freeze is the only thing that I could use there to stop all of this garbage. Ooh, Poison is well played. So yeah, another actual game. I got to learn things about not defensive structures. I am excited. Let's see if we could do a little bit more. It would be nice to actually get back up to where we were before. We were at like the 2200s range. You know, well, as I said, we'll see what we get. So, best thing we have in the deck against this is Freeze. We'll throw Goblins because they'll expedite this. Oh my god. For a second there, I thought he was going to get through no problem. That would have been hilarious. Boom goes the Dynamite. Let's see if we can throw a Skeleton Army at them. Nope. Okay, so we can just sit back now. We don't have enough leverage to basically push out anything. Our Tesla will go down when it's necessary. We've got other options. I just think that the Tesla is going to be the thing that goes out. Ooh, good Goblins. Good for them. That was really good reaction time, honestly, from them. A lot of people, they'll do that sort of thing, I guess is the way to say it, but not nearly that quickly, honestly. They do get the thumbs up. Do they probably have a Tesla already? Sure, why not? Here's a Freeze. It's a gamble. We don't know what we're getting into. We are going to need big guy real bad. So, ooh, we're going to need more than big guy really bad. Tesla, do it. Do it. Oh, this is going to get super gross. Good for them. They also understand the Freeze Hog Rider combo. They will get full accolades. I also understand the Freeze combo, so I will get also full accolades. Haha, ha 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 ha, etc. Ooh, do it, my little goblins. Okay, so defense. More defense. And then an interesting array of garbage. Fireball goes onto their castle. I go, haha, I'm the winner. Yeah, so that's what I like to see. He almost won that 167. That was a competition. That was me playing the game. We actually had to measure each other and realize when the other one is going to basically be playing stuff. We had to actually think about our card placement instead of going defensive structure, rocket, defensive structure, rocket, defensive structure, rocket. Like, you can only watch it so much before you're just like, I think I'm done. So yeah, we've actually had some good games. Not surprisingly, when I don't run up against defensive strats, we win some, we lose some, and I'm okay with that. Win some, lose some is awesome. Win some, lose some means that you get better, you get more experience. Draw all day long against defensive structures means you go, do I change my deck? I should have to change my deck because they're playing garbage. No, I shouldn't have to change my deck because they're playing garbage. That's bullshit. Rah rah rah, I'm angry, etc. Hard to say if that was worth it. I don't have anything that's going to do anything amazing right here. Those are going to blow up. I guess we can throw a skeleton army and check to see where, oh, that's no good. Oh, the bomb. They get so much credit for using the bomb, though. That little guy is actually solid. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got some sort of other deck going on. I feel like I'm getting into the mentality where I expect them to play nothing but cheap garbage, and, you know, that's dangerous because then you only counter, your thought process only counters, one kind of deck, and, I mean, that's not good. You need to counter more than one kind of deck. And you need to have a playstyle that, you know, actually can evaluate threats and stuff like that. Nope. I want to freeze. I can't freeze. I want to fireball. I can't fireball. Or on the tower. It's just too much too quickly. Fireball will go there. Kapoof. Hiya. Dun dun dun. And they just threw that. So we're gonna throw our giant skeleton as soon as it comes up. Because we want to pressure them. They're playing Elixir Pump. That's a passive game. That's a long haul kind of game. What do you got that's going to stop me, buddy? That's a good stop. It is, legitimately. His placement is really good there. If I get on the tower, amazing. Ah, amazing. Explosion. It's not going to get the Musketeer. We can throw a Tesla for that. I'm really happy we threw the Tesla now. They're actually pushing that Musketeer into range. That's bad for them. We're going to throw a Hog Rider right now. Because that's going to all get basically picked up. And then if I have the TP for it... Oh, no, that's bad. It's really bad. Okay, so... Tesla, you're going to just die immediately. Freeze, you're going to save my freaking life. Oh my god. Oh, no, wizard. Oh my god. Nope, we're losing right now. Congratulations. You have played the game. I'm okay with that. He played normal cards well, with good positioning, good reaction, and he had a good diversity in his deck. There's nothing wrong with losing to that. People who are actually playing the game, I got no problem. I only lost 18. Person was rated like 100 some odd higher than me, and once again, that's perfectly fine. That guy is really good. You know, he's playing against my deck, which isn't a very nice deck, and he basically threw enough stuff out there that my higher elixir cost finally shows up. Which, you know, it does occasionally. Got nothing, Spear Goblins. F it. Sometimes this is just fun. Oh my god, they're so angry. Little Spear Goblins. They're gonna get a stick on me. 2 sticks! Oh my god, so much damage. Once again, Elixir Tower, my first instinct is to bam and bam. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Rah! Got that on that tower. Hog Rider actually got more hits because the knight didn't get to him sooner because the fireball pushed him back. Unintended, but beautiful. I try not to use that move excessively because it costs a lot. That's literally a Hog Rider with a freeze on top of a fireball. These guys are going to die miserably. Sorry, guys. I love you. I really do. I love you, my little spear goblins. Soon to be level 9 if my clan will put out the resources and stop asking for my level 9, or for my spear goblins. We got 2 things that can take out that tower. We're going to throw Hog Rider this way. Hopefully he'll jump over the river appropriately. Rocket, whatever. I'm not seeing anything that's excessively dangerous. It's fine. Okay, so that's going to take out the knight. My guys are going to take out their guys. And then, ooh, there we go. We're going to fire their elixir pump. This is a little bit risky. No. We're going to throw a Tesla. No, screw it. They're getting the fireball. Will this turn into the mistake that killed me? Sure, who cares? Whatever. Give it a try. And then I got nothing to get past that, yeah, no, I have nothing to get past that at all. That stinks bad. We gotta cycle some cards. I don't want to go defensively. I actually want to go offensively. And that is literally the reason why I want to go offensively. Okay, so Hog Rider, watch this. Freeze. Oh, it didn't get the tower. I suck. Okay, Giant Skeleton goes down now. He's gonna meet him up. He's gonna blow up. Minion Horde behind it is going to keep everybody there dying mercilessly to my evil bomb. Boom. That's what I like to see. Here is... No, maybe. Yep. Fireball on that. I mean, we're basically playing the same game at this point, right? What the hell, Freeze? No, I'm only being nasty about this because literally I had it on there, and when I remove my finger, it's like, nah, dog, you didn't want that. And I'm like, I absolutely freaking did want that, and you know it. Fireball there. So whoever gets their card first basically wins. They're looking for their rocket. I'm looking for my fireball. I think they're getting it, by the way. There it is. Well played. So, not exactly an overwhelming victory, but I actually got to play against people at the second half of this hour. You know, they actually played their strategies. I played my strategies. We went, who's going to come out first? Instead of, I hide behind my walls and throw out my missiles. Ooh, watch out for my rocket. That sort of play will kill this game. They know that this sort of play will kill this game. They've already said straight out offense over defense. This is not their interpretation of offense over defenses. Stack as many defensive cards into your deck and watch people cry because all you did was basically hoard elixir the entire game. Like, that doesn't make interesting gameplay. People aren't going to turn on like a YouTube channel and go, I'm going to watch this. No, that's boring as hell. That is boring as hell. Nobody's even fighting. Like, that's like going to basically a fight match and all that happens is people sit in their corners and they talk about what they're going to do and then just like, you know, throw like baseballs at each other. Like, that's not like competitive fighting. Like, what they're doing right there is, at least in my opinion, not competitive fighting. Structures are, in my mind, meant to basically stop opponents that only target structures. They're there for some defense, but this reliance on like 3 or 4 of them, like the Inferno Tower and the Bomb Tower, I can only imagine those are getting nerfed to hell next patch because of this play. Don't get me wrong, they left it in the game. It's not like people are bad for playing them. It's just that this is literally not what they want. The developers, like if you go to their blog, it's really simple to see what they want. Tesla used to be even better than it is right now. Is Tesla balanced? I don't honestly know if Tesla is super balanced right now, but I know that what it used to be, after I've played with it with 20 less seconds on it, makes for more interesting games. And that's what this is about. This is about putting out something that people enjoy playing. People can watch other people playing and go, oh my god, competitive, excellent, awesome, let's get on it. Let's see who's really good here. What sort of shenanigans are they going to do by their placement, by their timing, by their elixir management? Like, what do you got, basically? And when everybody's playing the same bullshit deck, you know that's getting crushed sometime soon. Like, you know it. Anyway, I will play one more match. That's enough of a rant. I shouldn't, just rant. It's bad form, honestly. So we'll do one more. We'll hope to get something good, honestly. If I can get a win, that's awesome. If I get a loss, so be it. I just don't want to get a draw. I don't want to get a draw that I start doing a draw from the beginning of the match because I see what their deck is and it's garbage. I don't mind getting to a draw at the end. Well, oh my god, what a cool guy. Fireball, please, 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 please deal with that. Cool. And mind you, that's what I get for throwing Tesla so quick. I didn't have the TP to push that off. I deserve that damage. Most likely, we will not see them playing super defense. They'll probably play balanced offense and defense, and this is going to be worth playing against. If this is the deck I think it is, this is worth playing against. This is worth learning. This is a legitimate strategy. It requires them to be aggressive and take risks. The sort of stuff you see from other people when they're playing literally nothing but Rocket behind the walls, that does not take risk. Tesla cannot reach it, that's too bad. We'll get him to go in there, see if we can mess up their stuff. And then we'll see if we can draw out arrows, basically. If we can draw out arrows, then that means that... Nope, we can't draw out arrows. I was about to say, that means that we can throw in minions. If we can throw in minions, they can do a fantastic job. And that's why we wanted to bait arrows, is because literally all I had to do was freeze that, and that was my tower. So this is as much elixir as I can afford to press out right now. It's probably going to backfire on me. I can fireball that. I can't fireball it on the tower, but I can fireball it on that mortar. So that's going to be good enough. This is literally me overextending and then punishing. This is legitimate tactics. Good for them. Tesla will go out. Hopefully that will punish. Good enough. Oh my god, lightning versus fire. Like, this is... I know this doesn't look significantly more different than some play, but I enjoy playing this significantly more than basically that junk that people literally aim to rocket you to death. Like, that kills me on the inside. My feelings, etc., they are all hurt. And there is a rocket, but he hasn't literally been just firing rockets the entire effing game. We will... What did they throw down there? So that's going to go off for great effect. So I'm opening myself up to arrows right now. It's unfortunate, but it's worth it. They have 2 more rockets until I lose. Maybe it's 3. It's hard to say. Nope, this is all going to go bad. No, actually, it might go good. That freeze is going to keep them on the bomb, at least. Minion horde. And we're hoping that they can't afford anything good because they used that. We'll find out. Nope, I'm in trouble. So I lose this game. If I don't lose this game, that will be amazing. Nope, there's the loss. So they threw basically mortar to push, right? Like, that mortar was out there. They weren't, like, hiding it behind stuff. They threw the Inferno Tower aggressively. I was capable of countering that. Why I lost that game is that I didn't push quite nearly enough at the right time. There was a time when they were basically throwing down their elixir pump, and if I had been able to push out just a couple more units, and hadn't gotten basically these goblins that I had on top of minions basically erased by arrows, I probably would have had the elixir to push that out. Even those minions going on that push would have been enough. So that I can't qualify what I just lost to as bad play. That is legitimately them taking risks. Those Inferno Towers plus basically a mortar at the same time cost a lot of TP. TP. Why do I keep saying TP? I play too many video games. Elixir, not TP. God, TP. But anyway, this has been Aero for N2 Mobile Games. We're into mobile games. That's what it basically stands for. We love Clash Royale. The game is fun. We're hoping to see less defensive decks, because those are terrible. And, we're basically looking to push forward. I'm not climbing into Legendary Arena super fast. Honestly, I almost don't know how I would do that. Like, I don't think throwing more money at the game would help me at this point. I would just get more cards and I wouldn't be able to select them. Maybe if stuff was in the shop, but they put very strong diminishing returns on them, and good for them, because that makes it so that people can't just sit there and be like $50, please. I want to play the flavor of the month. It's in my shop right this minute, and I'm going to capitalize on it. It keeps the play so that it's a little bit more random, and people have to learn how to play things. I obviously have a really great deck that I like, but that deck has been heavily enhanced by the fact that I have a guild, or I've got a clan, and I ask for cards and they give them to me, and they ask for cards and I give them back. So most of my, probably at least 3 or 4 of my levels in my deck are purely from clan exposure. And that's amazing. Like, that's a beautiful community experience that you can actually get into a video game. So Clash Royale, please keep up the good work. You're doing great. Just rebalance out some damn defensive structures from being so cheap. Rocket might need a nerf. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think Rocket honestly needs a nerf. I just think it just needs to be changed a little bit. When you see somebody play like a mirror deck with defense and only like little crappy minions to basically distract big units, all that's happening is they're just going to rocket. And I don't know if that's how you intended it to be used, but it's not how I like playing against it. And maybe that's because I lose to those decks, but, maybe I need to get better. We'll find out. Once again, it's Aero from N2 Mobile Games. Like, subscribe, leave comments if you want to see anything specific. I will go out of my way to play other decks if people will ask for them in comments and be specific about what they want. If you ask for help with your deck, I will be specific with what you give me for information-wise. And as I said, I have a lot of fun doing this. This game is solid. It needs a little bit of tweaks, and I know that that'll affect the meta, but just the way that it's set up, it's gold. It'll be good for a while. And that's really great, because you can pick this up and play it for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You can play it for 45 minutes to an hour. You can play it for longer than that. Feel free. If you start playing like ass, no, seriously, just put the game down, go get something to drink, take a little breather, and then come back to it. And I guarantee you that you will play better if you actually get a little bit of rest time in there. This game isn't heavily taxing, but it is difficult. And don't play angry, don't play frustrated, unless you have to, because you're streaming and you love the game. Anyway, Aero again. I'm out. Have a nice day.